Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. We have a Celsius peach vibe. Whoops, that was smart. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So, okay, this is not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, it did not crack. Oh, that's not good. There we go. We got it. Okay, hello. Quite the opening, I know. I'm nothing but aesthetic. Welcome. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. As you can tell, I'm not in my regular house right now. I'm not sitting with my bookshelves behind me or with my blank wall behind me. I am currently at my brother's place, so I'm very excited. I'm having a little readers and writers retreat. I'm very excited. I'm spending 2 days here, and he lives in the same city that I live in, but it's a different, I don't know, there's something about going to someone else's house and just like camping out there that it's wonderful. It's my kind of vacation. It's like a staycation, but it's at someone else's house, which I love. So, I'm staying in his basement. I'm not going to show you the house just because to, respect his privacy and everything. But there is a bathroom downstairs, which I love. And I have this couch, which is really nice. And there's a chair over there. There is a TV, a small little TV, which is nice, and there's a Keurig, so I've got coffee, which is very exciting, and there's a mini fridge, so I've got lots of Coke Zero and energy drinks. I'm very excited. So, I am doing, mostly I'm going to be writing. So if you don't know, I am a writer. I have another channel called Cheryl Writes Books. I almost forgot the name of that. It will be linked below. And so you will see a vlog on that channel as well where I talk about my writing. This particular video won't be about the writing, but I may mention it once in a while. So this one I'm doing my reading vlog on. So let's talk about what I want to read while I'm here. I am very much a mood reader, as you know, so I just have a bunch of books because I didn't know what to bring. I have my Kindle, so I've got lots of books on that. And then I have Rebel Witch by Kristen Cicerelli, which is the second book to The Crimson Moth. I need to read this because it's overdue in my library. Yeah. Then I have The Sirens by Amelia Hart, which I'm really loving. The prose is just so beautiful. She wrote Wayward, which was a 5-star for me. I think I gave it 4 stars actually, but I loved it. It was such a good book. And this one I'm really enjoying as well. Her writing is just poetic. It's beautiful. But it's accessible because you understand what she's saying. It's not so purpley prose that you don't know what she's saying, which I really like. Then, let's move this over here. I'm currently reading both of those, but I'm also reading, I have my little light here, the Compendium of Lost Tales, Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales by Heather Fawcett. This is the 3rd book in the Emily Wilde series. Loving this. I'm hoping to finish this book at least. I'm on page 208 and there are 355 pages. So, and then I have a couple cozies. Well, like 3 cozies because, cozies. I actually have 4. I didn't bring one up. I have New Lease on Death, which is a ghost kind of paranormal cozy. And then I have these 3 from the Pizza Shop series. Is it the Pizza Shop? A Deep Dish Mystery by Mindy Quigley. So there's Sleep in Heavenly Pizza, Ashes to Ashes, Crust to Crust, and Public Anchovies number 1. I've started the audiobook on this one, so I might listen to that as well. I also have a bunch of audiobooks to listen to. And I'm going to write my little heart out. So those are the plans. I have some food, I have energy drinks, I have Coke Zeros, I have some sandwiches, I have chocolate, because that's very important. That's the most important thing is chocolate. And insulin, because if you're diabetic and you're eating chocolate, you need insulin. So I'm very excited. So I'm going to do some writing. I think it's currently almost 5 p.m. And I'm going to set up the little TV with some YouTube and do some reading. So I will catch up with you when I get some reading done, and we'll talk then, okay? All right. Hello, I just recorded a whole 10-minute thing and it didn't record, so fun. It is April 8th at about 10 to 11, and I am going to do some reading. I did read a bit of Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales last night. This whole trip here to my brother's is basically just for me to do some writing and some planning on my writing. I was hoping to do some reading while I was here and put up this little vlog. If you're watching it, then it's up. If you're not watching it, then obviously I didn't do any reading. But I forget everything I just said. I just said this whole spiel and I forget now. Anyways, I'm tired. I didn't sleep much last night, but that's fine. So I did read a bit of Emily Wilde last night, as you should have seen. And now, because I'm focusing on writing, I'm writing a historical 1920s cozy mystery. So I want to read a book that takes place in, I believe it takes place in the 1920s, and it is a cozy mystery. So I follow a woman on, a lady on YouTube, an authortuber named Jane Calmes. I will link her below if you're interested. I'm getting a lot of advice from her on historical cozies because I know nothing about the subgenre. So I decided she is an author, so I thought I would read one of her books, and I found 2 of her books on Kindle Unlimited. So got my Kindle and I downloaded one of them. It is The Black Rose Murderers. It's a Kitty Callahan Mysteries book one. I will put the picture up here or up there somewhere. And I'm going to read that for a while. So that's what I'm going to do. Just to get some inspiration, some word choiceage. Word choiceage? Is that a word? I don't even know. Different ideas for how people lived in the 1920s. And just get some inspiration. Of course, I'm not going to plagiarize or anything, but I want to get some inspiration. So I'm going to read some of that right now, and I will let you know how that goes. I think it takes place in the 1920s, so I'm hoping it does. And I'll talk to you later. Good morning. It is the 9th of, what month is it? April 2025. It is 8 a.m., so I'm talking a bit quietly. I apologize. Also, if you think I look rough, I do feel rough. We're not here for beauty advice, okay? We're here for books, right? I mean, obviously I'm not going to give beauty advice. Anyways, hello. Yeah, today I'm just doing an update. So, today is my last day at my brother's. I had a great time, got a lot of writing done, got a lot of reading done. I'm very happy with it. I'll do one or two more clips before I leave, I'm sure, but I'm very excited to put this video together and just relive everything because it was a lot of fun. I realize having a quote-unquote vacation at your brother's house for like 3 days is not everybody's cup of tea, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very relaxing to be in a different environment. It really got me excited for writing, which is what I wanted. I would definitely do this again if my brother and his wife would let me come over. I had a lot of fun. As far as reading goes, because this clip is for my reading vlog, right? I'm so confused on what's what anymore. Okay, I finished Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales by Heather Fawcett. First of all, why are these titles so long? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I read this. Also, okay, hang on. You're very dusty. I hope you're not sneezing. Because you're very dusty right now. How do computer screens get so dusty? I don't understand. But anyways, okay. I'm going all over the place. I just took my meds. Give me a break. My brain's not burning yet. Okay. To be fair, is my brain ever burning? Not really. But anyways. ASMR. Okay. Welcome to my brain. This is Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales by Heather Fawcett. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I can now bring it back to the library because it's like 20 days overdue or something. It's ridiculous. Anyways, okay, let's talk about it because the first 2 books in the series, I believe I gave 5 stars. Sorry. I believe I gave this 5 stars. Really liked it. Hang on a sec. I'm just gonna get. Hang on. Just going. Gonna get my pop. Hang on. Hang on. Forgot to get a drink. I have my Coke Zero cherry flavor. I really want another energy drink at Celsius, but I don't have any more, which sucks. And I don't get any more money until a week from today. So, anyways, hello. Okay, so I didn't know how to feel about this book. Let's just start the rating. I landed on a 4-star. Usually after I read a book, I rate it right away. This one I let kind of simmer in my brain overnight, and then I rated it this morning on Goodreads. I'll link my Goodreads below, by the way, if you want to friend me there or follow my reviews. I don't do a lot of extensive review. I don't do any extensive reviews. I just say whether I liked it or not. So you're not missing much. But this book, I have since finishing it last night. I finished it around 10 o'clock last night. Since finishing it, I have read some reviews and I have watched some review videos. Well, one. Not some. One. And I agree with everyone when they said that the ending to this book, to me, it felt lackluster. It felt like the author didn't know how to end the story, so she just wrapped it up in a tiny bow. And I just didn't like that. I'm not going to go into spoilers, but there is a character that is a certain way through the whole series, and especially this book. And then at the very end, in the last 2 or 3 chapters, this person changes drastically. Like, they went from, I'm not even going to say if it's a he or she, I'm just going to say they went from, okay, okay, that's kind of a spoiler. They went from being one way to another in like 2 pages. And I'm like, I don't understand that. I don't understand how that character growth, you might call it, happens because it's never really explained. Some of it's explained, but it doesn't make sense to me. And it felt very much like the author just lost her steam in writing this book. Is that evil? That's mean to say, but I think Heather Fawcett's a very talented writer. I think she's very good at her books. I love this series on a whole. It's a 5-star series. But this particular conclusion, this is the conclusion to it, I believe. I mean, there is potential. There is seeds of maybe it having a spin-off, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's a completed trilogy. And, yeah, I just didn't like how that person changed so drastically in what they believed and how they acted, that it just lost it for me. The rest of the book, up until that point, to the last 2 or 3 chapters, I loved this book. Loved it, loved it, loved it. The writing, the prose itself is beautiful. She's such a beautiful writer, and it's very simple, though. And I do like the footnotes in the bottom of some of the pages because it just adds... The footnotes are basically explaining things academically, like through quotes from books or citations kind of thing. But of course, these books aren't real. Fairies aren't real. Sorry, spoiler, fairies aren't real. But in this book, they are. In this series, they are. And the added context of the citations and notations about different books related to fairies is just so much fun. I believed it sometimes, and I had to rail back and like, okay, this isn't real. There are no fairies in this world, but it seemed so real. It was really good. The character of Emily Wilde, I love Emily Wilde. I love Wendell. I was worried for a while. I know I mentioned it yesterday. I was worried that Wendell was gonna betray her somehow. I won't say if he did in any way, but it ended up okay. It ended up good, and I really enjoyed this book. I gave it 4 stars because overall the whole series is a 5-star for me. I really enjoyed the series. I would definitely reread them. Not soon, but maybe in a few years I might reread them, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I would recommend this series, the Emily Wilde series, as a whole. And you do, I think, have to complete the trilogy to get the whole story, but this one in particular was 4-star. So that's that. Yeah, I'm going to do some more reading. I was just watching YouTube, and I was watching Alyssa and the Books, her latest writing vlog, and I'm going to do a clip for my writing, and then probably do some reading. And then at 9 o'clock, I have to call my other brother, because I talk to him every day at 9 a.m. on the phone. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, all right. Have a great day, and I will talk to you in a bit. I mean, it'll be like a split second for you. It'll be probably an hour, a couple hours from now for me.